All right, y'all. It's time for Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning.
Our lives are not defined by any one action. Our lives are the sum of our choices.
You run so well.
Everything you are, everything you've done.
Are they going to bring that guy back?
When the need for certainty is absolute and the odds are deemed impossible, the mission falls to him. Should he choose to accept?
For every life you tried to save, you gambled millions more.
Dude, from
Now
that.
the fate of every living soul on Earth is your responsibility.
God, I've got just my goosebumps are crazy
That's
right
the
there.
pattern.
Love his
isn't it?
running, man.
You refuse to sacrifice the ones you hold
Sports
close.
Resort.
Let's say, what's up with these planes?
What the fuck? Dude.
He's running so much.
You've always
That's what's up with the plane.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
I have no regrets. Neither should you.
God damn.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Oh, man. Okay, Tom, I will. I will. God, that is so sick. This episode is brought to you by Sonic the Hedgehog at Topgolf. Y'all, when you take one good thing and you take another good thing and you mash them together, that is when magic happens. Kinda Funny loves Sonic the Hedgehog. Kinda Funny loves Topgolf. So you know Kinda Funny is hyped for Sonic the Hedgehog and friends to arrive at Topgolf at supersonic speed on Friday, November 15th with the launch of the new Topgolf game, Sonic the Hedgehog, exclusively available for play at Topgolf venues across the United States. Created for players of all skill levels, which is great for me, Topgolf meets the fast-paced action of Sonic in this new in-venue game where players go head-to-head in iconic virtual Sonic environments, Green Hill Zone and Sky Sanctuary. You can play as 4 iconic characters, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, to hit springs, collect rings, and destroy badniks. For players making the transition from a joystick to a club for the first time, Topgolf has your back with its new club, the Sure Thing, designed to make golf less hard. Come play around with your friends and family at a Topgolf near you and try out the new Sonic the Hedgehog game. This episode's brought to you by Marvel Snap. Y'all know Marvel Snap completely took over my life when it burst on the scene 2 years ago. I love it so much that I even mentioned Marvel Snap in my wedding vows because to this day, my wife Gia is so obsessed that she has not missed a single day of completing her challenges. Marvel Snap is an award-winning collectible card game that combines deep strategy, a unique snapping mechanic, and your favorite Marvel characters with thousands of unique card art variants created by renowned artists to collect and use. One of my favorite things about Marvel Snap is just how fast-paced it is. Each game only takes about 3 minutes, so it's always a great time to pop in for a game or two. New cards are released every week, new seasons every month, and frequent events keep the game fresh and exciting. Each game takes only 3 minutes, so you can get in and out wherever you are, and with more than 270 cards in Marvel Snap with over 2,000 unique art variants, you'll always find something new. Download the Marvel Snap app now, available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam, or visit marvelsnap.com to learn more. This episode's brought to you by Shady Rays. Forget the boring gifts this year. Shady Rays makes finding something special for everyone on your list easy. With premium polarized sunglasses that bring both clarity and comfort, you'll be giving a gift that they'll appreciate every time they step outside. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Their shades have durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice this holiday season. Every pair of shades also comes with lost or broken protection. If those shades ever disappear or get damaged, Shady Rays will replace them, no questions asked. Shady Rays makes gifting easy with a team ready to help with fast and friendly support. So give the gift of quality, style, and worry-free wear this season with Shady Rays. Treat yourself or someone special. Go to shadyrays.com and use code KINDAFUNNY for 40% off 2 or more shades. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. shadyrays.com, code KINDAFUNNY.
Do you think they're gonna do like a greatest hits of his stunts that he's done throughout the years?
Well, we saw a couple in there, right?
Yeah, because we saw like the hanging from the ceiling
That
from
was
Mission
from
Impossible
1.
1. We see him hanging from a plane from like Rogue Nation, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was Rogue Nation.
Was
Where
that
the first time when it goes up. Yeah, but these are different places. We saw this stunt a little bit last year when they first filmed it. Like he put out that video. He was like, "Go back to the movies," and he like jumps off the plane.
Oh,
God,
right.
I love you, Tom Cruise. But we also saw one of the things from. Yeah, this is 1 here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a remake of 1. That's just 1.
That's just a shot from 1.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That was
Yeah.
that was just a shot. That was
okay.
now
Because then the
here's-
guy right afterwards is the guy that was in that office.
Now
Now it looks way too clear.
well, yeah, they must have up-res that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
here I'm calling it right now because they brought everyone else back. Remember at the end of 1, Kittredge was like stick him in the tip of the iceberg in Alaska or wherever it is, like that whatever the farthest base is possible. That guy's fucking coming back.
Oh my God.
That guy is coming back, and he's in
that's a
the
good
ice
call.
somewhere.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
There's a lot of him under the ice.
great
in
callback.
it, Yeah.
He's I think we're gonna see him at that base where they're like where he's dog sledding through in the very beginning of this trailer. That'd be hilarious.
There was a couple other shots that looked like they were from the other movies, but they didn't look actually from the other movies, though.
Well, that one was for sure. I think that was for sure Tom Cruise in the trying to get the knocklace in the first movie. I think they're just cutting that in.
Yeah,
to
that was
remind
definitely
everybody.
part
like this is
But
young
this-
Tom Cruise
Yeah.
right
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like
That's-
Because this is 3.
No,
that thing.
that's a facial reconstruction. They're doing some shit. They're doing some spooky.
but that's from 3, though.
This is a 3 reference. Yeah.
the Biohazard.
Yeah, that was the whole.
Oh,
Not Patrick Hoffman,
yeah. Sorry, I
or what's
blocked out 3. But you can see that his
The
hair.
bad guy in 3.
You're right there.
Seymour Hoffman.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, Philip Seymour
Yeah,
Hoffman.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
God, 3 was so good.
The
So Bear, can you freeze on the shot from part 1 where he's doing the drop down thing? Because that also my initial thought was like, oh, they're redoing that shot because it looked way too
Bear, it's where that
good
knife
for this
was.
quality. But it's possible that they are like do it. No, maybe it's
that's
just
for
it's
sure.
just an
I mean,
upres.
that's him. That's
Oh,
just
yeah.
him from.
Yeah, that's
the
an
movie.
upres.
It's just an upres.
You can see
yeah.
how grainy
But
it is
because
right
it's the next shot where they show the dude who was working in this little room.
Yeah,
like
that
that looked
guy.
way too good.
But
that
that guy, that's the guy from that era, though. He would be 30 years older now.
Oh no, I mean I'm just so confused by how this shot looks like it belongs and was shot in this era, even though
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Could
Like,
that
fair,
just be
fair.
CG?
Well,
Could be.
here's the thing is that maybe we see a shot
Colored.
from we get the Tom Cruise shot and then they've filmed new things to add to
Maybe.
those moments.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Like
They fast
recontextual.
fast 10 it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or like,
I mean,
where's
movies
Letty?
do that
Where's
kind of
Letty
shit
been the
all
whole
the time.
time?
this also just could have been like colorized to like make
To
it
try
look,
to make it
yeah.
match
But
a
I
bit
just
better.
remember I
No,
remember
this
it-
looks too.
This looks
shot
really
looks
good.
That's
too
clean
good.
as fuck.
when I think of Mission Impossible 1, I think of like a very kind of grainy, older looking
It
noir
was on
movie.
film.
Yeah,
It was film. Yeah. They could have just degrained this like they did the Predator.
It is interesting
4K
because
Predator transfer.
McQuarrie, the director, has been on record saying like he doesn't like the facial.
You mean
aging.
McHugh?
McHugh? Is that it?
Well, that's what Tom calls him. Tom Cruise he calls him McHugh.
I was like, you about to tell me the rest of it's silent because that's wild. But yeah, that's he's been on record saying he doesn't like the de-aging stuff. So I'd be surprised if they used it here. But
God bless.
Just put a really good makeup on.
has this guy been in the movies before?
He was in Maverick.
Well, I know he's in Maverick, but has he been?
He
in
was. I think he was in the first scene of part 1
of Dead Reckoning?
because I think he's in that really long, laborious scene where they're all like.
Where they all get gas masks?
Yeah, gas
Or
mask.
they get
But
gas?
it's a 20-minute long scene, and they're all just
such a
really
hater.
dramatic. And it's like, why are we still in this scene?
I need to rewatch Dead Reckoning because
I know.
that's the only Mission Impossible to this day that I have not rewatched.
It's
I
'Cause it's
thought it
not
was
good.
okay. I was very disappointed with it in the grand scheme of things compared to coming off of I think one of the best 1, 2, 3s, like 4, 5, and 6. I think are just like the pinnacle of
throw 3 in
action
there.
films. Or 3s. I mean,
Yeah. I'm just
look,
saying, that's
I love them all.
that 4 run is crazy.
2 is like the only one I don't really love, but like, yeah, you're totally right. Like 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but specifically 4, 5, and 6 are like 3 of my favorite type
They're
of movies of
arguably the
recent
3
time.
best action films like ever made.
And I was let down by Dead Reckoning, and I'm hoping to maybe rewatch it with a different lens and get excited for this movie. I'm still absolutely stoked regardless. Like, this is such a in the theater, loud as shit on a big screen type of experience.
People in the chat are saying we're throwing shade at 3. We're not throwing shade at 3.
No,
Three is a great movie. Three is, I think, a lot. Three is the pivot point for Mission Impossible. It's the Tokyo Drift.
Totally. It's just different.
It's just not. It's where they were getting their footing, and then you hit 4 and you go, oh, this is what this is good.
3 kicks so much ass.
What year
3 kicks ass.
What year did 3 come out? Because I remember,
06.
I remember vividly being on a plane ride. Like it was like a ride from Nigeria. I think I was coming back from Nigeria to the U.S. and that just happened to be like the movie that was
On the
playing.
thing.
And like I think back to it all the time because I think that movie like switched something in my brain on.
I think
of,
for
like,
everyone
this
it
is
did.
so good.
Yeah. Well, you remember, first off, I love that shot of him. I'm like, we're just going to go full on Indiana Jones in this leather jacket and the khakis. But yeah, I think 3 for a lot of people were, and specifically for him too, because coming off of the John Woo debacle that was 2, I think it really, it helps define the franchise for sure. And now we're here. And this looks good.
3 was JJ, right?
3 was JJ Abrams. Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman was the bad guy. It was the rabbit's
was
foot they were
Brad
going
Bird.
for. And then Bird got in 4, and then McHugh
I think-
got the rest of them, right?
Rogue Nation on,
Yeah, I'm calling him McHugh. That's
Yeah,
cool.
McHugh.
That's cool.
You
as
gotta
ice.
call him
Yeah,
McHugh.
I'm with Andy just as far as Dead Reckoning was definitely not my favorite. I don't think it was bad, but it definitely felt like a step down from the last like 4 movies before it. And I'm really hoping that this like is a return to form. I'm worried though because they filmed them back to back.
Well,
right?
they were filming them back to back, and then a lot of issues happened. So like they've been
Gotcha.
filming this thing for a while now.
Gotcha.
So
This is I keep on. I don't know the official word because so much of the internet just becomes like a lie to correct a lie to correct a lie, and like you know you
Like
could
Mission
just
Impossible.
yeah, exactly. This goes so much deeper than we could have ever imagined. But the word is that this movie is now the most expensive movie in film history, and then the rebuttals to that is like, well, it's because apparently Tom Cruise wanted to keep paying the crew throughout all of COVID, regardless of whether they were filming or not. He still wanted them to be paid. I don't know the validity of those claims.
I mean, a lot of that has been backed up.
Okay. I just wanted to verify that because again, it becomes like is this like even true, and then is this rebuttal to that even true? So like, all right, that makes a lot of sense because I don't think this movie, aside from its amazing stunts or whatever, or like when I see the budget of being like $400 million, like wow, that is a catastrophic amount of money, and you just hope that. I don't really know what part 1 made back, right? Like it feels like that movie did disappoint a little bit to
The box office.
The box
It did,
office,
definitely. Yeah.
And it was
that's
also
why
a
I
release
think-
timing thing as well. I remember.
Well, definitely. Yeah, there was a lot of things working against it, and where we're at now, it's like the Paramount's pushing for this to be the final one.
Okay.
But Tom Cruise is like, I don't want it to be the final one because he's Tom
Good for you,
Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's the thing too. Is like it doesn't have to be, and they've done such a good job. I think one of the core positives for the series, they've done such a good job of bringing in fun actors to be a part of the IMF force, the team, and stuff like that. And again, it's Mission Impossible. You can bring anyone back.
Bring Jeremy Renner back, man.
Bring Jeremy Renner back, and I think Average Joe in the chat sums up what we're all thinking. Bring back Rebecca Ferguson. I
mean,
know she's
somehow,
dead.
some way,
I
let's
don't
figure it
care.
out.
I
Please,
don't
God.
care. I don't care if she's dead or not. Bring the woman back.
That's my thing is I feel like Dead Reckoning is the least good of the good ones, but I still think it is good. And it being a part 1 is, I think, the reason people are most down on it. But here we are with part 2. I think they're going to take it home. I think they're going to land the plane. And I can't wait to rewatch part 1, Andy, because God, that Rebecca Ferguson scene. Are you fucking kidding me?
The villain, if I remember correctly, the villain in Dead Reckoning
Is
was
the AI.
basically AI, right?
Yes,
I really
that's-
hope we have a face.
We had a face. I forget the actor's name. He's been in a bunch of stuff. He was sort of like the avatar for the AI, right?
Yeah.
The guy that was like pushing it forward. And he's in this trailer as well. I think he ends up getting away at the end of Dead Reckoning Part 1. That was my least favorite aspect of the movie because to me it's too broad. There's nothing scary about an AI that can infiltrate every system that you can never get rid of. At
Yeah.
that point, you're like,
Esai Morales.
thank you. We've already lost. And so I'm hoping they bring it back down. But honestly, just from looking at this, if the villain's not compelling, at least the visuals will be. Because I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see the stunts. I'm excited to see where they go. And he has had more time with it. And I do think they'll land the plane. I think this will be probably the biggest and craziest one. Maybe
He
not
might
the
not
best.
land the plane, but he's jumping out of it.
Yeah.
He's certainly
Oh,
going to
yeah.
jump out of it. Again, it's, when you hear criticisms coming out of my mouth for Mission Impossible, know that this is a series that I hold very near and dear. And it's largely because Fallout is the greatest action movie ever made. So good luck beating that, Tom.
I need to rewatch these, man.
I mean, listen, if you want to, I'm down. We can do a re-review. What was the one before Rogue Nation?
Ghost
Protocol. Which was good,
dude,
too.
Him and Dubai on the side of that building.
Fucking nasty.
God, lives in my brain rent free.
With
Like
It's
looking
a
back
great
and seeing the
sequence.
sandstorm coming.
Him
and then with Leah
yeah.
Seydoux, the hotel scene of them tricking her, pretending that we're in the different hotel
Peak
room
Mission Impossible.
with the glasses that has. Oh God,
That shit brings a
man!
tear to my eye.
Fucking movies rule.
Blessing and I are adding all of the Mission Impossible movies to our list of movies we have to watch in your theater.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. God, what a time to be alive. All right, let's do the. Actually, one last thing I want to say that we didn't talk about is there's a shot in that of Tom getting into what looks like the submarine. And there's like all the missiles and shit. I'm just like
The nukes that have like that are spilled over.
Yeah,
It looks
Like,
awesome.
what did you get yourself into?
yeah.
But isn't that so fun? Isn't that just Mission Impossible?
Yep.
And I love the Kittredge lines where he's like, if it's impossible, if it can't be done, that's where he gets out and slaps or whatever the hell he said. I'm paraphrasing, you know what I mean? That's when he
If
gets
it's
activated.
impossible, that's when he pops off.
He pops the fuck off. And that's true. That's what we want right now.
It is what we want right now. God, next year's about to be insane. With
That
movies.
moment with
wait.
all the missiles is going to be a moment where he looks at all the missiles and Benji's like, everything good down there? And he's like, yeah, everything's fine or some shit.
Just
That's,
peachy.
that's so cool.